Honestly, I might join you on that. I haven't played Bird in a while.
It's nice not having to worry about being dive bombed by other birds.
Oh, yeah. I can imagine. Are you a trope or a Ptera?
I have both,
Oh,
but right now I'm
okay.
on my Ptera.
Okay, you want to toss me a group invite? Sweet. Oh, nice. Okay. Honestly, I kind of wish more servers would use Ancestral Plains. Like, I know it's a way bigger map, and it can be
I
laggier, but like...
love Ancestral Plains. Freaking Ptera Tower on that map is
Dude,
amazing.
yes. Oh, and just the fact that you feel like you can actually move around.
Mm-hmm. There's other servers. Granted, I am a mod on here. There are other
Hmm.
servers where I'll go because they have the bigger map just for shits and giggles and have fun. In my downtime when I'm not here, playing with friends and being, moderator.
Mm-hmm.
I'll raise Megs on an Ancestral Plains because those hills, full speed Meg,
Oh yeah, oh yeah, those hills are...
God.
Those hills are literally like a good plate of
Meg,
ribs for a Meg. They are
oh,
amazing.
yeah. That and Velos, man. You get them on
Oh
those
yeah.
hills,
Mm-hmm.
zoom zoom. Ain't
Yes.
nothing catching them.
Yeah.
Nothing catching them.
Hmm. You know what I find kind of funny?
Hmm.
Oh wait, are you chilling on jungle?
She is. I'm just out putzing around because
Ah,
she's on the
okay.
phone with her mom.
I see. All right.
She was my babu, but when I got back from being AFK, I was no longer getting babu buffs. So I'm like, I'm just gonna fly her out.
Yeah, understandable. Honestly, I was thinking about growing a para, but it's like I haven't played Flyer in forever, and it's low population, so I'll jump on
Oh
a
yeah, there's
Terra. Why
what,
not?
6 people on total?
Yeah, this is an incredibly nice time to grow. Honestly, just because you don't have tropes coming and nip you in the butt every 5 seconds whenever you're only 0.45. Hello. Woohoo! You have a really
Hello,
pretty
I'm
skin,
back.
actually.
Nested combo skin from Ren and Sloth, man.
Ooh.
He's a good
Okay.
bird.
I love the fact that I'm so tiny I can literally hide in this gore. Peekaboo! It's amazing. Like, just be chilling on the grass, something comes up. Yeah!
Exactly. 8-bit, how's your hunger?
I'm hungry.
Alright, I'm bringing you up some gore. Of course, I'm not as strong as my 1.3 trope, but
Hmm.
I'll try.
I feel
My
like they
big trope
kind
can
of
pick up
messed
gore
up
like
with
that, no
the...
problem.
I feel like they kind of messed up with the whole nerfing of trope, honestly.
They still need it. Oh god, they still need it, and I will strongly
Seriously?
stand by it. Yes. A 2.0 trope can two-shot a 1.8 combat Rex. Like, straight up two-shot it.
Okay, back up a second. Is that in flight? Is that on the ground? Or is that
On
both?
ground, because tropes are more set to combat tanking than they are in the air tanking. Because
I'm
Terras, if they
sorry,
try
what do
taking on
you
a
mean
Terra can
tanking?
outspeed them.
What do you mean
They're
taking? They're
tanky.
not... How?
Okay, for
Okay,
instance,
I'll
my
trust you on that.
1.3 male
Hmm.
trope, who has 1 to 2 points in combat tree and speed, was hit by an almost 2.0 trope that's on this server called Tiny Rick and
Hmm.
managed to survive it with an 80 injury.
Oh my gosh.
I play Portal Hopper, and survived him because I kept
Okay.
juking him through the portal until I was able to get away.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
granted, tropes don't have enough health like a Rex, but they can pretty much tank anything with their wing beat. All they have to do is keep knocking it back.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous. What
They're
the
just
hell,
they're
man?
overpowered.
See, I don't really play trope because it doesn't it just doesn't feel fun to me. I don't know what it is, but I've always kind of preferred Ptera just because of the fact that it's quick, you know, you're more likely to be able to dive bomb something and be able to get away. Like I lost a 1.2 para the other day to a combat bird, which I was really annoyed about, but at the same time it's that's fair to me. Because,
Mm-hmm.
Terras are really maneuverable, and Para has a difficult time hitting them, so I wasn't super irritated with that. But, losing a .45 psi to a trope just because it can run up on me and start nibbling on my butt and, not care if I hit it 4 times. That's stupid.
It's more of their Z-tac, which is their wing beat, than their bite.
Yeah, all the tropes that I run into as a .45 psi, they never even wing beat, they just bite me to death. And I can't really do anything about it because I hit them and they just run away and fly off. Like they don't care how much injury I just put on them.
Let me show you real quick.
Okay.
Brawler male. Oh, I'm not too far away from you guys.
Okay.
Just let me get my altitude up.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I might intim you both because you are way smaller than me.
Oh yeah.
But I'll show you. His standalone health right now is 504.
Uh-huh.
And he does some serious damage. I'm not a fighter. I'm
Oh
a
yeah, no,
breeder.
I'm not either. At least not on bird. I'll
I joked around last night with some of the other mods. I'm like, I am the server hoe. I'm like, you ain't denying it. I'm like, I will breed with everybody just to get dinos up. And they laughed about it. They're like, yeah, you're the server mom. I'll adopt baboos. I'll help raise them. And I'll make more baboos. Start all over again. That baby buff, though,
Oh
I
yeah.
enjoy it. I enjoy baby buff.
Baby buff is good. Baby buff is very good.
Well, I lost my altitude because I hit a tree. Thank God for strong legs.
Hmm.
Because I fell to the ground and hit the ground.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
I didn't hit a bone break. No.
I will say I like the animations on the trope. Because I feel like the whole flapping of their wings before they land, it feels like flyers should just do that in general.
Mm-hmm. Especially Tara's.
Oh yeah. Just stalling in the air like that looks weird. Which admittedly, that's not a huge thing, because oh my god, I forgot how fast terrorists grow. Jesus. I haven't actually played Terra in a long time, so I've completely forgotten how fast they grow. That's crazy.
It's a lot of fun.
Well, I think I heard you.
I hear you. Hey, Apit, where you at?
I'm coming.
Oh, I forgot that his health was actually down. I think he's got more than 500. Hang on, let me launch some of these flowers.
Nom nom.
Oh yeah, his health is going up. Alright, Apit, you want to test your damage on me? I'm not gonna smack you because I'll one-shot that little bird.
Yeah, you will. Okay. I'm not an attack one on this one.
You hit me for 20 damage, 0.2% injury, and I healed instantly.
I do nothing.
Plus 2 healing.
Oh god.
Oh, goodness.
That's ridiculous.
These birds are just overscaled.
Hmm.
A little bit.
And like they're
Usually I
kind of
see one
meant
that's
to
much bigger
be
than me, I run.
they're kind of meant to be more aerial predators, right? Like they're meant to be more killers. At least I think that's how they were meant to be.
Mm-mm. Whereas the Pteras are more. I think the Pteras are more the aerial because of their speed and that piercing beak versus the slow, sharp teeth
Oh yeah.
cousins known as the tropes.
Yeah.
8-bit. How's the inherits on that girl coming?
+2 persistence, +1 strong bones, +2 constitution, +1 sneaky.
Ooh. That +1 sneaky could be nice. I actually got
Don't get the
strongbones +1 on this. This ain't gonna be a fighter bird though. I'm just
I'm
making this
waiting for
thing.
you to get that +2 and sharp beak from Mama Bird 8-bit.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I'm mostly just growing this one as just like a survival bird. Like I just want to see how big I can get this thing.
Ooh, it's time to go indoors, guys.
Aw, what is it? Tornado weather?
Mm-hmm.
That's okay though. This creature's too heavy for you to pick up. Mother trucker.
Haha. You thought.
Yeah, he's not full GP, or I'll be able to pick you up. I mean, he's got some decent stats for a breeder. That's all he is. He's a breeder.
Oh yeah. Nothing wrong with that though.
Mm-mm. And he came out with +2 persistence and bruiser,
Mm-hmm.
+1 weather resistance, resilience, strong bones, good parent,
Mm-hmm.
sneaky endurance, and brawler.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Yeah. Him's good burp for breeding.
Mm.
I want +2s in combat before I make a true combat bird.
Yeah, I mean, mm, I've kind of fallen out of using combat birds just because it's like, ever since they took out the ability to smell things on the ground, that's just it for me. There's no way. Because I don't see very well, or I don't see like, my vision is not the best. So trying to spot things out on the ground without having the ability to see their scent as, like, kind of a guide is just impossible for me.
I
Have you
have to go
tried
by listening.
specking into? I think we have keen olfactory. Yeah, we do.
Hmm.
Which is the bottom of the survival tree for burbs. Not enough coffee in my system.
Yeah. One sec.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Bubba? Yeah, I know. You remind me all the time.
Now the pop's starting to get up.
Okay, sorry about that.
Okay.
Hey, but did you see what I said, Global?
Oh, I'm hoping this turns into a growth storm. That would be so awesome. I missed Weatherbird.
Not always, Miss Weatherbird.
Hmm.
I'm also that Weatherbird that if I find a tornado, I will go right in it, and you'll just see in chat.
Dude, yes.
I did that last night. I'm like, yes, tornado. And me and like 6 other birds were riding the tornado. Moses were trying to ride the tornado. It's like a community of roller coaster. Everyone's trying to jump on. No one was attacking each other. Let's go have some fun. And you see those scaredy cats who don't want to die, and they're just like huddled under like 100% shelter. I'm like, you only live once. Have fun with it.
I wonder if tornadoes are going to spawn.
Ooh, that'd be fun. Oh god, that'd be fun.
I haven't seen a tornado in a while.
We had a big one last night, and it stuck over the ocean for a while.
Oh, dang.
And poor Zell, she beached herself on her Moses. She's saying, "Someone kill me." I'm like, okay. She was first spawn Moses. She was trying to ride the tornado so bad.
Luckily, she was a fresh.
Went up and like two-shot her with my trope.
Oh man.
Because that's who I was on. That's who I was riding the winds on, and the tornadoes. I'm like, yes. We have better air brakes than Pteras, anyways, when it comes to having to stop instantly.
Oh, most definitely.
Oh, I saved myself to the last possible second there.
Mm-hmm. We need to get more points into baby snatcher. Or a point into baby snatcher.
I love the fact that you just friggin' yeet whenever you, like, drop and then press space.
Mm-hmm.
I almost want to say that it's faster than quick takeoff.
Sometimes. No, I don't want that.
2 out of 3
Go away.
scav.
Well, I'm halfway there to getting a spawn player core. It's 50,000 to have gore spawn for you. I'm halfway there.
Nice.
I don't really use the work bot.
No, I haven't really touched it on this one.
And I'm too broke IRL to sit there and support the server, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And apparently this weekend we're going to our neighbor's house for her husband's birthday. Before work. So maybe like a little grab and go.
My sister-in-law got in from Georgia about 5 a.m. this morning.
I don't
Ooh,
I don't understand
how
why
was
they
their
gave
trip?
Ptera. Oh, sorry.
She had a good trip. She was supposed to be in by 3, but she wound up stopping and taking a nap, which I'm glad she did. But she's not gonna be here all day today. She's visiting family and stuff. But I know Sunday we're throwing the Christmas party here. So I'm trying not to freak out. I like company. I do really well. I always have like a panic attack right before the company gets here.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to get everything 100% okay where my
Yeah.
brain won't freak out. So I've been cleaning like a mad woman with toothbrushes around the baseboards and stuff, that kind of cleaning. And I'm like, calm down, Sam. The only person who notices you're doing this is you. Calm down.
Yeah.
But I think she's gonna stay until Monday, so that's fun.
Hmm.
So, like I said, we're gonna have a little Christmas party. We're gonna do some presents. I gotta go out to the store today. I know a couple kids are gonna be coming over, so I want to get something small for them around the tree because I know the adults are all doing a white elephant, and I don't want the
Uh,
kids coming to feel left out. So I think I'm gonna go pick up all the kids something little so that they can participate.
hmm.
We don't normally do Christmas here at our house. Ever since James's mom died, we haven't done Christmas.
Hmm.
One thing though, hey, but you know how James woke me up this morning?
How did you do?
He pulled Fantasia out of her tub and put her on me. He's like, "Here, have a snake." I'm like, "You ass! Thank
Oh
God
my
she's a
god.
pussycat."
Oh my gosh.
What kind of
And you
snake
talk
is
about
it?
snakes so much. I actually had a dream the other night that I got one for Christmas.
Hmm.
And like I'm opening up my present. I'm so excited. I open up and it's a little cage with a snake in it, and I like freak out. And my husband's like, "What? You talk about snakes so much. I thought you wanted one." I was like, "What?" But yeah. And then I woke up. I was like, "Oh, it's just dreaming." But I had to share that with you. That was funny.
That's hilarious.
What kind of
Yeah,
snake is Fantasia again?
she's a boa constrictor,
The boa.
Ooh.
the one that I was holding yesterday.
Yes.
Hmm.
Oh.
He comes in the room. He's been home for 3 hours. I've been asleep for quite a few, and he's like waking me up. I'm like, "Bitch, go away." I'm like, "Leave me alone."
Yeah.
I don't like
Sleep.
being woken up before my body's ready to wake up because
Mhm.
then it sets the mood for the day of I'm going to rip somebody's skull off.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
understandable. I
And
I get that way too.
he just won't leave me alone. I'm like, "Get the fuck out of my room and go clean out the car yourself." We don't
Aw.
sleep in the same room.
Mhm.
His dad's orders, and out of respect of his father, we sleep in separate rooms.
Mhm.
And he's like, "I know how to get you up." And he pulls her out of the tub and puts her like right on my shoulder, and she's crawling all over my face. I'm like, I secretly hate you. I'm like, I'm not gonna smack her away, but I'm like, I'm sure as hell gonna kick you in the ass.
Honestly, honestly, I feel like that's a situation where, like, instinctively you just freeze because giant ass reptile crawling over your face, but
No,
also,
no, no, no. Abby has like 30 snakes. I'm pretty sure nothing snake related scares Abby.
well, yeah, but like just it's
Now, if you would have pulled Mal out and flopped her freaking 10 pounds, or 10 or 12 pounds of fat on me, I probably would have jumped, but I was already coherent and actually talking to him. And
Mhm.
he, like, my eyes were closed still, and he puts her on me. I'm like, really? I'm like, I know which one it is, too, because she doesn't really care for him because he doesn't pull her out, and I don't allow him to hold her because she's mine.
mhm,
Aw.
I'm like, that's my snake. I bought her. I did
my
put the guy
baby.
down. She's my baby. I'm like, you can have your little Satan ass spawns. I'm like, that is my baby. And
Jeez.
I don't have to pull her out with a hook or tap train her.
Hmm.
I have a paper towel roll. I'll just quickly like rub her
Wait, wait, wait,
tail.
wait, wait, tap train?
Yes, it is very, very important to tap train your snake, especially big ones, so they know it's not feed day. Because if you don't, and they see you opening that cage, they're instinctively, especially if you don't tap them, they're going like, "Oh, it's feed time,"
Hmm.
and then they go into hunt mode. And
Ah, okay.
say my 10-foot girl, you do that with her, and you don't tap her, she latches on. You're not getting her off.
Hmm.
So it is very important to tap train. It also teaches them manners,
Mhm.
for the most part.
For the most, I mean, there are snakes, so yeah. I think for the
They're
most part,
smart
is really
though.
the best you're gonna get with a snake.
It also depends on the individual snake and the type of snake. Like reticulated pythons, which is 3 of the 29 that I own, you have to tap train them. They are the smartest snake breed.
Hmm.
You can literally see the wheels in their brain turning. Their eyes move when they're thinking, and they look at you, and you're like, I know what you're thinking. I'm like, you want food. And you'll hear them kind of like huff, and you're like, okay, I'll get you food. We are slaves to those snakes. They own us. We don't own them.
You're the like you think that people
We're
come
the
over, they
pet.
think they're the pets, you're the pets.
Basically, the best way I can describe owning a snake is like owning a cat.
Oh yeah.
You don't own the cat. That cat owns you.
Yeah,
Okay?
you
The snakes are
you're
the same way. The snakes own you.
yeah.
I mean, my dogs, they own whoever they want,
Hmm. I
whenever they
mean
want. My
dogs,
snakes, they own certain people.
I feel like dogs are kind of just like the people pleasers of the animal kingdom, honestly. They don't really care who it is, they just want to like, oh hey, like affection and junk. But with snakes and cats, it's like, I will permit you to touch me once.
Oh, Yormigander. I think 8-Bit saw Yormigander yesterday when I pulled him out. He was like, you bitch, you're holding me.
What
Why are you
back?
touching me, human?
He's like, you dare, infidel. He's like, I will eat your soul. And I have to hold him with
Oh,
gloves. I have to
hold
have
up.
the sweater on.
Holy cow.
Endurance +1. Oh, come on. Why do I have to get a negative in survival when I'm building a survival bird?
What neg did you get?
Metabolism.
Which one did you get?
Oof. Hey,
Ugh.
8-Bit, you want to hop on Mama? We can nest him in.
Yeah, we can do that.
You guys really don't have to.
We don't care. Baby Buff is awesome, anyways.
Ah, fair point.
I will loot
And you
anything.
see her bird.
Oh,
The one she's on is a baby of mine, and her female.
Oh, wow.
let me go get her.
Oh, 8-Bit, it's so good to be able to scratch the skin again where that blister was.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
She's like, how's it feel? I'm like, I could scratch it again.
So glad.
What would you say is
He
the
was like,
most...
the only spots
Oh,
that might scar were where my nails went through the blister the first night.
ooh.
He was like, but once those scabs are gone, he was like, find the vitamin E oil. And he was like, I'll start massaging it on your arm. I'm like, ah, you saw me at massage.
Oh.
I rarely get massages anymore. Like, I have to bend over backwards and turn into a freaking pretzel to get a massage.
I mean, at
He
that
wants
point, you could probably
everything done
massage
as soon
yourself,
as he
but...
says it, as soon as he asks it. But when I ask for something simple, like, can you scratch my back or can you massage my back? Because I got a
Hmm.
bad back. It's like months before I get it. I'm like, you fucker.
Yeah.
I think I stopped asking for massages because there's always an alternative to a massage, and I'm just like,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's the,
thank you
oh,
very
I'll
much
scratch your
for a
back, you
massage.
scratch mine ordeal.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. I just want to
Whoa!
relax. Or he'll sit there and start me a shower or bath, and then he'll want something afterwards. I'm like, nah. I'm like, I'll go do that myself.
Two
Dude, that bird
egos.
looks awesome! Looks like its wings are kind of made out of crystal.
Oh,
I
don't get me
love
wrong.
that.
I love him to death, but there's sometimes I'm like, no, no. I'm like, No, just go away.
Go away. I love
You
but
guys
go away.
can't hear me,
I'm like,
okay,
I
right?
love you. I'm like, go away. I'm like, you have a hand for a reason.
Well, bye, baby.
Hello.
We got 2 egos.
Oh, already?
Incubate.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, Jesus, that's fast.
Ow.
As much as I love this song, and as much as I love Josh Turner, I don't want to listen to it right now.
Hmm.
I just hope you don't like bright, flamboyant colors because
Oh,
there's no dark colors
I am
about these
totally fine with it,
birds.
honestly. I do not mind in the slightest.
Our one
Hopefully,
kid
do give
that
you
we
the upload
had,
of everything black.
he came out like a cherry bomb.
Gosh, you did.
Like straight up cherry bomb. And the poor guy, he's colorblind, but he could still see
Oh,
some hues of color. And he saw this color. He's like, Mom, he's like, I'm red. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Oh, you are very red, child. Very red.
that's actually kind of adorable. Like, poor
And the
guy,
other
but
ones
like, that's
came
cute.
out blue.
Tornado!
Oh, what?
I'm gonna try to reach that. I don't know if it's still there, but it's over center. I'm going for it.
What a high. Oh, I know where it's at. Somebody to Papa.
You're so pretty. You are pretty, though.
Whee! That's friggin' awesome.
Oh, the server knows as soon as the train goes up. I'll mind that.
Wait, really? I'm in thin air? Ugh. Seriously? I went down like an inch, really?
I love tornadoes.
Oh, Abby. Your bird's just over there. Zipping
Ah,
around.
he's having a blast.
Good. Jonathan, calm down just a little bit.
I think soon my trope will be too big to actually launch into the tornadoes.
Really?
How so?
Mhm. Certain sizes tornadoes can't pick you up.
Aww. Wait,
Aw.
even birds?
Hmm?
Well, I guess tropes are pretty big.
1.2 Mosa can no longer be eaten by a tornado.
Seriously? Well, I mean, yeah, that actually makes sense.
Those are big boys. Big boys.
Yeah, big scary boys for size.
God, this is so fun. It's locked onto somebody.
Something was walking around here. I heard him.
Oh, could y'all toss me a group invite real fast? Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It locks on to people that aren't 100% shelter, right?
Yep.
Does it lock onto birds?
No. I just watched it pull a tree out of the ground.
Holy cow. Yep, there goes the palm trees.
Yeet.
With it being over land, fly towards the center, like in the center of it, instead of near the bottom.
I'm not going to fly into it with Agos. I'm looking around though to see if anything's over here that it's looking for. Here anyway.
What should be a velo, something small that is just like latched onto.
Yeah.
Phew. Did it just get bigger? No. Goodness gracious. Oh, it's moving. Fast now.
Yeah, there's something here that it's wanting.
Oh, it's leaving.
It's actually. Oh, yep, it's starting to dissipate.
Aww.
Goodbye, tornado.
Bye bye, roller coaster.
Tornado has gone home. Miss Epper Jessie will be back in 4 minutes. Oh, it's nice and clear again. I can see everywhere.
So Phobia's going to be away for a while. He's buying a house.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Congratulations for him.
yay.
Congrats to Pho.
That's exciting.
We were supposed to have a weather channel, but it hasn't been put in yet, so I guess let's just put it in general every time. There's a weather limit. How are the eggs?
75% done.
Okie dokie. Like freaking Saber wouldn't stop yesterday. Like 36 freaking eggs total.
I don't even understand. Okay, let me assist. Come here. Okay. This one? Remember, we gotta stay a little quieter. Bubba's doing school. I love you.
You going to Icky Island?
Yeah.
Our home away from home?
I just feel comfortable here getting water.
Oh, that's better than any of the Mosa ponds.
Exactly. And like big things don't usually sneak up behind you. You can scout a big thing here,
Mm-hmm. And most Ixies know my color, so they won't attack me on sight. I'm the good bird of the server. Found an Appa earlier, and I dropped her off a bouquet of bias flowers.
Oh,
I'm like, I'm good burb. Man, there's gore here. Check it out.
I find it funny
Ooh,
that I'm
coming in
not
too
that
hot.
much. Like, I find it hilarious that, like, I'm so much smaller than y'all, but in flight, it doesn't really look like it unless I get right up next to you.
These guys go crazy, crazy fast. As soon as you hit 1.0, you start slowing down significantly.
Oh, yeah.
okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start making. Any particular place you want to nest, Abby?
Nope. I mean, heck, we can even nest here. I don't care.
I'm down.
Yeah, it's fine with me. I mean, this is home. I'm happy with it. Eggs will be ready any minute. I can't
Ye-
even see the top of the egg anymore.
And we always offer renests if you don't get inherits you want, you don't get colors you want, don't like. You're more than welcome to take an egg,
Oh,
another
yeah.
egg, or ask for another one.
I
That's just
appreciate that.
how our entire group rolls. Like yesterday, we had 36 ichthy eggs, and we're like,
Oh
the
my
eggs that are
god.
left are for renesting. I'm like, nobody else is getting in. We had to split the pack twice, almost 3 times, because it kept getting over full.
Jeez.
Nesting does not bother us at all. It's actually kind of fun. So
It is fun. It's our vibe and chill.
Oh yeah.
Because half the time we'll take our own eggs and we'll use those babies to go and, lack of better words, piss off other people.
I
Eggs ready.
mean, understandable. And now we wait.
10 minutes. Go find a good book.
Yeah, for real.
You scroll Facebook.
Watch a YouTube video.
Mm,
Markiplier, Jacksepticeye cartoons. Sometimes you
hell
can
yeah.
find a good one.
Hmm.
And I gotta do my essay today, and I don't want to.
Hmm. You know something I actually really like about this game, honestly? Like,
What?
I've been playing the Isle, or I had been playing the Isle like late 2019, for a while, and then I jumped on this game, and just like the quality in this game, for as cartoony as it looks, it has so much more depth and so much more actual quality than the Isle ever has in my experience.
There's so many more levels to it too. I mean, you got to pay attention to stuff. Every animal or every dinosaur you play, the talent tree keeps it interesting. You know,
Hmm.
you don't feel like you're playing the same thing over and over and over.
Yeah, well, and honestly, every dinosaur is actually useful. Like,
That's true.
I think the fact that they actually have nesting and the ability to have eggs that other things can interact with is a huge thing. Because, like, velociraptors, I would imagine, were primarily egg thieves or baby thieves. And they function really well in that role in this game because of the fact that, like, if they didn't, you would have to grow to massive sizes or have a huge pack to be able to do anything.
Oh, yeah.
And that's part of the problem that I have with the Isle. It's like, there are some dinosaurs that are just straight up garbage in that game for no reason. Like, if you have a creature in your dinosaur game that people just might as well not bother playing because it's just useless, why did you bother putting that creature in the game? Like, honestly, to me, that's worse than not having the creature in the game at all, because you're actively making it a bad decision to play it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whereas with this, it's like, if I go Parasaur, I don't have to worry about being bottom tier or whatever. Like, partially because of the indeterminate growth, but also partially because of the fact that, like, I actually have the speed I need to be able to get away from most threats. And if a Meg wants to mess with me, if I'm big enough, I can just clap it. And
Oh, I
most of
love
the time,
playing Pear on the Isle. Deacon has 8-bit. I juked out
mm.
2 adult Rexes, 2 sub Rexes, rained them completely out of stam on a full adult Pear. Fresh adult Giga was like, okay, I'm gonna get on this. And I basically do the middle finger and I keep running. I'm like, bye bitches! Get all the way from the pillar towers on Death Pit River all the way to the top of the Gulf Inlet. And I'm like, deuces! You can't touch this.
Hello, people.
Hello, lovely.
Hello.
Hello.
Those Rexes and that Giga were so fucking salty. I'm like, can't touch this.
What were
Just like
you?
straight up dropping that MC hammer. I was a para
Oh,
on the Isle, and Gigas and Rexes could not catch me. I was full grown para, and I was running and bleeding, like just calling. I'm like, you can't touch me.
that's fucking great.
My entire herd was like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm a distraction. I'm like,
You all
guys
run
go.
away quickly, please.
I'm like, I am going to bang my drums, run around like, nee, can't touch me. I know you can't touch me.
Your meal's on wheels, but good luck to any predator that actually wants that meal, because the wheels move quick.
Oh, yeah.
I love being a Herrera and biting people's ankles and then running away really fast, giggling.
There's a nickname my fiance gave them, Harassosaurus Rex.
Yeah.
What, the Herreras? I call
Yes.
them the little ankle biters.
Or
Yeah.
Harassosaurus. If you actually listen to it, it's Harassosaurus. And they're harass the shit out of you.
Yep.
When I'm
And
a
then-
Herrera, I change my nickname to ankle biter.
Yeah.
And then there's the giggle chickens. You bite something, you have a hop like a Utah, and you stand up on top of it, and then you just spam your F-call and you're laughing at them. You're like,
Oh, dude, I totally need to do that. I so
Now,
need
granted,
to
they
do
don't
that.
have as much stam as the Herrera or the Carno. They're about borderline of a Rex. but
Dude,
they're
have you
fast.
ever just sprinted and jumped with a Herrera?
Yes.
Oh my god, I love jumping over crevices that if I fail, I'm gonna die.
Because their little like cling jump, and it looks like they're going. Yee!
Yes! And then you just like, and then it's funny because your trot's like so much faster than I can like keep up with other dinosaur sprints while I'm just trotting.
You're
Yeah.
freaking
like-
Z-walk. You can walk and keep
Have
pace
you-
with an entire.
How about your
pack.
broken leg walk?
Yes, even that's fast.
You can still keep up with most everybody in the pack.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking
I
great. I
mean-
love it.
I was a Serato before the Isle decided to update after 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
and I got ballsy. I heard an aloe. I'm like, ooh, food. I go take him on, and he runs right into a Spino, and I'm like, bitch! I take them all on. I almost killed the aloe, almost killed a Subrex, and the Spino came and clapped my ass. I was on
Aw.
last screen when he got me. I'm like, damn! I'm like, allow me to have my goddamn fun.
I love the idea of just like the Spino coming to take your like not yet food but still food, and you just like running up and trying to clap him. That's amazing.
Oh, I will. Yeah, Apic can vouch for me. I'm one of those people. I can be as nice as can be, but I can also be a pain in the ass motherfucker that I will go after you
Oh yeah.
if you take me off.
Okay, so what is everybody today?
We're birdos, and we have one ego left. If you want it,
Yes.
Apit and
What
I can
type of
breed
birdo?
again. Ptera.
I'll just bring in one of my Pteras. I've got like 3 or 4 of them.
Mm.
1.2s.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
this is my boy from Ren and Sloth that I'm breeding with. He's my breeder.
Oh, it's a male? Okay, I'm gonna bring in my big breeder female then.
You gotta beg 8-bit for a release of her mate because she's stingy over this boy.
Oh
Hey,
man, I
Bet.
cleared that bird the second she told me she was getting an egg from them.
Mm.
But
And
I
she saw
did.
his markings and his inheritance. She's like, "That is mine."
Oh, I just knew I had to have.
But I could give you an ego from it, and my female has really good inherits
Ooh, I might just.
and
take
is
you up on
stupid fast
Mm.
that. Yeah,
and
her
has
inheritance-
5 in GP.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
He's 4 in. I haven't put a lot in GP yet, but he's +1 in GP. I can.
Well, you are a male. Just having 1 in makes a big difference for the male. It doesn't really matter as much.
Yeah.
The males
He's got
don't need
2
3 out of
+2s,
3 in GP.
and everything else is +1s.
Yeah, I'm totally coming in on my female. Where are you guys at?
Icky Island.
Really? Okay. Hopefully she does not die.
His server's
isn't
pretty
it
much
opening?
dead.
Mm.
Is it? Okay, good. That's because I almost never bring her out anymore because I don't want her to die. She's my 4th gen female and I don't want her to die.
This boy got slapped by Just Res as soon as I logged in the other day, and I was in voice chat with the mods. I'm like, "Fuck!" And they're like, "What?" I'm like, "I just got slapped and dead as soon as I
Hey, that's a
spawned
trope.
in."
That's a trope.
Oh, guys, be careful, Trope.
Oh, I
Oh,
was
he
about
just
to
wanted
say.
the gore.
I was about to say this freaking guy just
Oh my
yoinked me out of the
god.
nest. What? But then I saw you
Hey,
didn't have
can you
teeth.
grab the other egg?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Yumi!
Oh, is it? She was our little pet Packy when we were Ichi's the other day. Or he. I don't even know. Was our bird distractor.
Yeah, she's the trope.
Hmm.
She won't attack me. When she sees that as my name, she will not attack me unless I ask her to. Because I let her kill one of my ichthyes that got a negative
Ah.
on her packy. I was like, hey, you want to yeet me? She's like, yes.
I love my big Megs.
I have. Yeah, Babu! Oh, goodness. Oh, ittle bittle.
I am tiny.
Oh, you're so pretty. I bet he looks just like you.
I'm a proud mommy.
Well, sassy little bean.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I
I haven't heard
freaking
this song
love
in a
being a
long
baby
time.
pteranodon
I
just
just
taking
turned on
flight
my
because they look so
computer.
spazzy.
I think I've got too much shit on my computer.
Oof.
It's running really slow.
I actually only recently started running this game with like medium shadows, and it actually looks way better.
Oh, I turned I
Okay.
turned down some of that, but I can run it just fine with all of that going.
Oh
The
yeah.
problem is that I've got like 36 motherfucking games on this thing,
Oh yeah.
and it's just taking up a lot of space. Like my computer's bitching at me because it doesn't have enough room to back up.
Hmm.
Get an external hard drive.
I will. It's on the list. I spent like $1,200 upgrading this computer.
And that's the one that's like 12 years old or something like that.
Yeah, it's 10 years old. It'll be 11 years old like in February or March or something of next year. I'd have to go look at the manufacture date again, which is inside of it.
I wish you could carry fish back to your nest in this game. That would actually be a really cool detail. Or like something you could do to give your baby satiation if you're a pescivore.
Got it. Okay. It finally
Food for the babu.
had to
And
just stop running.
let's hope I don't get freaking grabbed by evil
Okay.
sea fish.
Evil sea fish.
There we go. Okay. I may have just tried to mess with it too soon.
Okay, there's a pteranodon in here.
Okay.
Nope, it's the trope again.
I'm hiding inside the leg, it's fine.
Okay.
They'll never be able to find me.
I think my alligator lizard is gonna die soon.
Uh-oh.
Alligator lizard?
Old.
You've had him
he's
for how
just
long? Like 5 years?
5 or
Something like
6
that?
years. They only live like 8 to 10, and he was a fully grown adult when I caught him, and at least over a year old because he'd already lost his tail twice and completely regrown it. You could see 2 different areas where he had lost his tail before.
Mm.
And had a big nasty wound, a big nasty scar behind his head, which had almost completely like shed away.
You guys really seem to like herpetology. Just like with the amount of snakes and lizards I'm hearing about.
Yeah, I
Aren't you
was
sponges?
originally going to. My plan for getting out of high school
Ooh,
was to join
sponges?
the military, go to school for a PhD in herpetology
Um,
with a minor in like zoology, and then I wanted a secondary minor in linguistics because I really like languages.
mhm.
But when I was 17, I found out I've got an autoimmune condition that affects all of my joints, and that I could not join the military. I could not join. I was disqualified because of my physical issues.
Aw.
I can feel that. Asthma kept me from going into the Nat Guard.
Yeah, for me, it was the fact that I already needed a couple of medical things, so you can only have a total of like 3, and I'm already mostly blind,
Mhm.
and I'm already and I would need one also for the fact I'm legally disabled because of my psychological issues.
Huh.
So that would be another one. And I would have had to have been unmedicated for a year, which wasn't an issue because I don't take meds for that. I don't take any kind of medication at all. I refuse.
Any particular
Well,
reason
as far as
why?
my physical issues, well, I don't like meds, and my physical issues would require basically they'd just be pumping me full of pain pills because there's no treatment for my autoimmune condition. There's no cure. There's no medicine to take to make it less severe. They'd just pump me full of pain meds. And my ex, who just recently killed himself, had a pain med addiction, and I didn't want to end up like that.
Ooh.
Apex,
Jeez.
And
Apex, go look what MD posted in bananas.
as far as my psychological conditions go, I've been in and out of the psych hospitals to multiple different doctors, had them been on multiple different medications, and all it ever succeeded in doing is making me want to blow my head off. So I
Huh.
just don't take meds.
Ain't understandable.
I'd rather deal with it on my own anyways, because my grandmother was medicated for years and they were constantly adjusting her pills to make them continue working for her. I don't want to deal with that either.
Mhm.
My friend
So
has got some sass to her. Like, damn. And she just posted this in our own private Discord. She's like, y'all want to hear something fantastic? She said, I had a guy cat call me today at Target and said, nice rack. And she said, talking about her chest. So without missing a beat, she responded with, thanks, they were expensive. It's all part of this exchange operation. And the man said, what the fuck? And left. That is
can you
boss
guys
level
add me
of.
to group, please, so that you don't think I'm an enemy coming in to kill you?
I don't know why, but I want a meme of like a baby Ori with just text saying, I scrim at you.
Get in.
Okay.
Child.
I'm coming down. Hi!
Hello. Okay, I read that part. Read that part because I gotta do a fucking essay today.
Ugh.
Ugh.
That's for astrology.
They say,
Oh, I
oh
hate
my
trying to
god.
land.
I love
Why?
astrology. I prefer astrology over freaking chemistry any goddamn day of the
Oh,
week.
Oh,
astrology's
dude,
great. No, I
yes.
was saying I hate trying to land this Ptera.
Ooh,
Hi.
you got a pretty nice
Yeah.
skin as well, actually.
It was born this way. I didn't touch it.
Tonight by midnight. That
Hmm.
is pretty.
I don't understand what the frickin' fetish is for essays in schooling. I do not understand it whatsoever.
It's
I have never
it's
had to write
finals
an
for the
essay
class.
in my life because of my I'm left-handed, but like I can't handle writing more than like half a page before my arm feels like it's gonna fall off. So I've never
Mhm.
had to write an essay. Thank fucking
Count
God.
yourself lucky. In my personal opinion, they're way more headache than they're worth.
I don't
have
understand the point
I can't
to an
focus
essay,
for long
honestly.
on stuff.
Yeah, I'm ADHD like a motherfucker. When they diagnosed me, they told my parents that I had it about as bad as you can possibly have ADHD.
Especially
is-
reading through 23 pages on a dark background with white lettering. I can't do it.
Ugh.
Yeah, no, it has to be interesting. In school, they thought I was at a lower reading level than I should have been. Turns out nothing I was reading was interesting. When they put something in front of me that I was interested in, this was in like elementary school, they found out I was at like a junior high reading level. And they were like, well,
Oh my
fuck.
god, that's literally my life story. Like,
And it's like, oh,
I,
well, she's just bored.
yeah, I love the fact that schools seem to think that if you don't read, you're just dumb. When half the things they put in front of you, it's like, I could care about 100 times less than I already do, but that would take more of my effort than I want to bother putting in for this. Like, I don't understand why they can't actually teach you instead of just like, you know, repeating the same friggin' class 30 times in a row and just expecting you to understand how to life by the end of it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Basically, it's completely ridiculous. A friend of mine told me this quote he heard somewhere. It's like, basically, you can't expect fish to know how to climb trees. A fish is not stupid because it can't climb a tree.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's also like the
It's
old
just
saying, you
not
can lead a horse
designed.
to water, but you can't force it to drink.
Yeah.
Right.
And in all likelihood, if you've tried that, you're gonna get kicked in the face.
Or in the shin.
Oh god. Oh.
I
Wait,
have never been kicked by a horse, and I would like to keep it that way.
I have. I got kicked in the ass by a horse. I don't feel good. He had a
You
stone
literally
in
had
his
your ass
frog,
kicked
and
by
I
a
go to clean out his
horse.
frog, and he kicks me right in the ass.
Well,
Oh
it
my
hurt.
god. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
I'm like, that was my ass, boy. Or
Also,
thinking
did
few
somebody
shits.
bring back scratchers? I see cacti up here.
The trope.
Ah. They don't look very comfortable. I'm gonna leave them there.
I'll be taking
Okay,
the
so
over
I've
egg.
got. Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you what my inherits on this girl are. Okay, she's got +1 in long runner, +1 in strong legs, +1 in egg thief, +2 in resilience, +1 in stress resistance, +2 in weather resistance, +2 hydration, +2 good parent, +1 constitution.
Holy.
This boy has +2 persistence and bruiser, +1 endurance, brawler, sneaky, good parent, strong bones, resilience, and weather resistance.
Strong legs
Okay, so
+1 and constant or persistence +2. I'm guessing you guys are combat speed?
Mine's a survival combat.
This boy's
Technically.
going all over the trees, but I'm trying to focus on speed and combat.
Oh, okay.
Nothing in improved breaking yet.
She has 5 in piercing beak, my girl.
I don't really feel like you need
Oh
improved
yeah, that's right.
breaking
That's
if
where
you...
my next point was going, was piercing beak. Okay.
Yeah.
I just put a point in piercing beak.
So you talking about the inherits actually like reminded me of something I wanted to say earlier. Why did they remove Flesh Grazer? They replaced that with Egg Thief, and I don't understand why.
You get more satiation from stealing eggs with egg thief.
Huh. I don't know. I feel I liked Flesh Grazer because it made the Pterodon feel super unique. Like, that was a talent that only it had. And
I
now...
love
lot of
how
people are
pretty our
asking
little
for it to
group
come
of birds
back.
is here.
Hmm?
Oh, Tiny Babu, hold still for a second.
Okay.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. I want to pick you up and take a picture.
Hold on, baby. Let me
She
just
likes-
steal your food for a second.
She
Okay.
loves taking screenshots.
Screenshots.
God.
Ah.
Oh God, you're so pretty. Okay, look straight forward.
Mm-hmm.
Turn off icons and snapshot. And then
You
one
turn off
more from this
nameplates
angle.
too,
That's what I meant. I turned off.
and the HUD.
There we go.
Making up,
And
flesh and dust.
here you go,
My
Babu.
brow
Thank you.
and sweat my rust. Breathing in the chemicals. Whoa.
I take a picture of every single baby, even if it's destined to die.
Um, I guess I should go ahead and ask, because I am actually recording right now. And I'm kind of planning on like starting to post some of my recordings onto YouTube. So are you guys okay potentially being in a video?
I don't care. You can, if you're
I'm
in group
good.
with me and you're recording, go for it.
Okay.
I
Just
wish
make
I
sure
could
you
post
give
on
me a
YouTube. My
heads
internet
up
is just
when you're
garbage.
recording, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because sometimes I say things I'd rather not say to lots and lots of people.
I have 23 subscribers. You should be fine.
Okay,
I
we should all
have
go
like
subscribe
nothing.
so you get more subscribers.
Mm. I mean, honestly, I'm not even doing it to become a YouTuber. I just figure it'd be cool to have a little bit more Beast of Bermuda content out there, because it doesn't really seem like there's a whole lot out there right now.
It's not that it's a fairly new game still, isn't it?
Mhm.
Like 1, 2 years old, right? Something like that.
Oh, I
So
just
I have
ate
to
the rest of the food
do
and I'm not full.
a full page, 2 to 4 paragraph long essay,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well,
single or
that's not
double
too terrible.
spaced.
Double.
I hate double space. It hurts
Yeah,
my
but
eyes
it.
worse than single space.
Oh.
Wait, it hurts your eyes?
Yes.
Hmm.
I'm supposed to
Okay.
be wearing reading glasses and I don't read them. I don't use them.
Okay.
Oh, you should definitely do that. You know, your eyes can actually get worse if you don't wear glasses when you're supposed to.
Eh.
I'm legally
I'm-
blind.
I'm falling
It
apart
really,
anyways
really
and going
sucks.
on 30 next year. I don't really care.
I'm midway to being completely blind, so I think that makes at least two of us besides me that have visual impairments here.
My eyes are like 2750 or some shit like that.
Jesus.
And my left eye is only correctable to 2050 and my right eye is 2025 because there's actually a defect in the part of my brain, the part where it connects and the signal crosses. The signal coming from my eyes gets messed up when it goes through that portion of my brain. And so,
Okay,
my vision,
I've never heard of that before.
because
Huh.
the reason that I had to go through intensive testing to figure this out,
Mm-hmm.
the reason being the only way they were able to figure that out is basically that my eyes are structurally sound, 100% structurally sound.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with my eyeball physically.
Yeah.
It's in my brain.
Huh. So
Which
it's
is
purely a
interesting.
neurological issue then.
Basically.
Hmm.
So, and the problem is that when your eyes aren't perfect,
Mm-hmm.
your vision will gradually get worse and worse from the strain of your eyes not being perfect.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know
So
that.
I could go get laser surgery and correct my eyes to the highest correctable point, which is 2050 for my left and 2025 for my right.
Mm-hmm.
And in 10 years, need glasses again.
Yeah. Well, I know that, like, I was born prematurely, and both of my retinas detached. They were able to band the left one back on, but they couldn't do the same with the right. I believe my left eye is correctable up to 2050. At least as far as at least that's the last one that I remember. I have no idea what it is now, but like, um, yeah, I'm completely blind on the right eye, and I don't have perfect vision on the left.
Yeah, for me, it's kind of weird. My left eye's kind of numb. I was born with a clogged tear duct on that side, and they did surgery on that eye
Mm-hmm.
to fix it. I can blow air out of my nose or out of my eye, my tear duct on my left side. And if I get a bloody nose, it used to freak my fucking teachers out because uh I have sinus issues, so I would get bloody noses a lot as a kid,
Mm-hmm.
and it would come out my eye, and it would freak my teachers out every single time.
Oh my god! I could just picture
And
that
like
classroom.
every time they'd send me to the nurse and they'd call my mom would be like, "No, her tear duct is connected to her sinuses."
Yeah, she's fine. She just has a weird connection in her body. It's fine. Don't
It's because
worry
to
about it.
correct the clogged tear duct, they put a tube going from my tear duct to my nasal passages to drain it, and it's scarred open. So that,
Ooh.
like, I don't really cry out of that eye or anything either. Like,
Who?
I can be full blown
Oh
ugly
my god,
crying, and
how
like
did I
that eye will
live?
barely be wet, and tears will be pouring out of my other eye. It's kind of strange. It's also kind of numb, and
Mm-hmm.
like my body kind of blocks out the vision. It uses it kind of for depth perception and stuff, but otherwise, like my vision is exactly the same if I close my left eye as it is if it's open.
Huh.
And like I can't really feel that eye, and it like twitches sometimes and pulses. It's really strange.
I totally didn't face
And
plant
like,
into the ground and almost die.
oh, careful.
Yeah. I
Don't
looked at my talent
don't
screen for like half a second and I came back and I smacked face first into a cactus.
What are you
Honestly,
doing way
I'm
over there, tiny babu?
I needed food. And I know desert's a
You should
hot
have said
spot for
something to
gourds.
one of the
What are
adults.
you?
That's the point of having parents, is you just sit at the nest. I'm coming to get you, Babu. This one is not that fast, so let me get speed here with the
Honestly, I'm glad it
down,
doesn't, but I feel like
up.
ramming face first into a cactus should damage you. Cause like that would not just like leave you with completely perfect health. There's no way. Honestly, a debuff that I
Bad,
would.
Babu. If my bird dies because I had to come rescue you, I've had this. The server showed up. This is one of my originals. She's a 4th gen, but she's from the original group of Pteras on the server.
Oh wow. That must have been quite a while ago then. Dang.
Yeah, like what she's from when the server opened. Like I was one of the first people, one of the first like 15 people on the server, and she's one. And I did Terrace first, and she's like from like 2 days in of playing this game.
Jesus.
So I really, really like her. I never get her out except to breed and make more powerful babus for other people.
Mm-hmm.
And then she goes straight back up.
Yeah.
That's how that works. That's why she's not bigger than she is.
Yeah.
Because I just don't play her very often.
Eventually, I would love to just straight up make a Rodan bird. Just grow it as big as possible, and then just like go out one day whenever there's kind of a high population, and just like fly over an island, and just have everybody be like looking up, like, what the fuck is that?
So are they planning on putting more dinosaurs in this game, or?
They plan to add a couple of aquatics, I believe, are the next ones to be rolled out.
They need a couple more flyers. Like, they need a big flyer.
Yeah, like a Quetz. Quetz could be fun as hell, honestly.
Or any of the flyers from that group of birds. Birds, that group of reptiles, because technically these were flying reptiles.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I don't know. I love the idea of more flyers in the game, but I also feel like, because to me,
but it would be so much fun. And quets, they think, were purely fish eaters. So if they made them purely scavenger/fish eaters,
yeah,
with just like an insanely massive amount of health,
yeah.
then that would be great.
See, I love the idea. It's just the fact that there are some people who are so goddamn combat happy in this game. I feel like it would end up with people begging
That's
for the
why I
quests to be
said,
nerfed, and like, it would end up kind of ruining the experience. I
well,
don't
that's why
know.
I said if they just gave it an insanely large health pool and
Yeah.
made it a scavenger fish eater, then it would only be a threat to babies.
Yeah. Which I think actually I saw a dinosaur documentary at one point, and it's like there was just this one scene of a couple of baby apatosauruses coming out of the eggs, and then out of fucking nowhere you just see a quet spear one of the fucking babies. And it was like, Jesus Christ, okay then. That came out of
Here's some bright
nowhere.
red meat.
Nice. But like yeah, I love the idea of having all these dinos in the game, but it's just like I I don't know. There are some people who are so damn toxic about being combative in this game. It's annoying to me.
Yeah.
Like I get it.
I should fill up.
I get that love of fighting as well, but like at the same time, sometimes I just want to be a goddamn bird and just fly without getting yeeted to the ground by a couple of tropios or something.
Well, that's the point of the megs that we're making, is to kill the tropes.
I'm sorry. I'm just picturing like a
I'm
Meg
coming back with
crouched
some
down.
food.
I'm picturing a Meg crouched down on a rock, just like fucking waiting. A trope flies over and it just yeets itself up into the air, yanks it out
My
of the sky, and
breeding
just
female meg is a 1.3.
oh shit.
And now we've got rune megs with those genetics, and we're going to raise those to be up to 1.2 and start making babies out of those. But first, we've got to fix it to where the person I breed the most with, his rune male is currently related to my rune female, so we've got to fix that.
Mm-hmm.
And then once we fix that, then we're good to go.
Yeah.
Because we don't want inbred babus. No retarded babies.
Yeah.
They just die so quick.
I like the image of that. So I got into an anime called
Food?
Everyday. Oh, thank you. Does anyone else need to nibble off of this before I eat it?
Hold on,
Okay.
let me in group. Do you need food? Here. Guess not.
Okay. Num nums.
That's okay. I can get more. It'll rot quickly because it's just a piece. So just
Oh,
go ahead
yeah.
and eat it.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I don't even know why, but I like the fact that Acro has Stoic as the first thing in its combat tree. Because it's just like you
I had
can.
a 0.89 acro. That was an original acro, and I never play the acro, so I deleted it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really get the appeal of Acro.
I like
'Cause-
Acro better than Rex. Acro model looks better, feels better, reacts better.
Oh, you're back.
Welcome back.
I had brought you food.
I'm still kind of reading. I had to use the bathroom, and I sit back down, my beloved pain in my German Cheddar ass decided to stick her cold nose right up my belly.
Ugh.
As soon as I sit down, she takes her nose and she touches my belly with it.
Mm.
Dogs.
I'm sorry, but
Can't live with them. You can't live without them.
I'm sorry, but I can't stand dogs.
I
Like,
hate cats.
you know what?
I should have. I hate
That's a
cats. I
completely
am not
fair
a cat
viewpoint.
person.
Cats are assholes. I mean, I love cats, but cats are assholes.
They are. I had one and she would pee on my bed. She was just absolutely just bitch cat. Ah, what icky to delete.
Okay. Let's see.
I have
Mm, yeah.
choices. Oh, I know how to do this. I know how to do this. Do do do. I want to go hop on my other account, my non-mod account, and take an echo. Lego my echo. Because I'm not deleting any of the one on my current account.
Yeah.
So
I
wait,
wish
who's the male Birdo?
Abby.
Wait, give me Ego.
Oh, I'm female, actually. Okay, that works, I guess.
Where did you go with your Birdo?
Hopping onto my other account to take an echo. Because I don't feel like booting up my laptop, which I could do. God damn it. She's just right beside me because I'm. Duck, you get out again, and I'm having stir-fried duck for lunch.
Jesus.
So how's that working for you?
And she's gonna get her ass beat. That's how it's working for me. I already had to chase her around the kitchen.
It's not an actual duck,
Phone
is it?
call one. Yes.
What?
Okay. Oh god, you scared me. All I saw was your shadow.
No, you wanted to get out. Now you're in mom jail.
Are you
Mom
just gonna?
jail.
Are you just hugging her?
You'll see in a moment. And video. She's getting ready to get clipped.
Wing clipping. Yeah,
Mhm.
that will help. They can still flutter though.
You're a little brat. You know this?
She's a duck. Of course she is. Ducks are great though. I do
Well,
like ducks.
Flat. You lucky I don't believe in pinioning because you be pinioned.
Pinioning?
Pinioning is where you tip one of their wings so that they're always off balance and never have to be clipped again.
I don't believe in it.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Good, because I don't either. I think it's kind of cruel.
You cut their wrist off.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. It's right along the lines as declawing a cat.
Oh,
It's worse than declawing a cat.
No.
Well, yeah, at least with the cat, it's just like the tips of the fingers. You're basically taking the whole lower portion of their arm off when you pinion a bird.
Mm-hmm.
Will you stop? I've had many Houdini ducks, and you're proving to be the worst one.
Did they all
She's
disappear?
like, well, mommy, you love me anyways.
It's why she's a house duck and she's not outside.
Mm. Did they all
Do you have
disappear?
duck diapers?
No, I don't have duck diapers.
You should totally get her some ducky diapers.
Pardon me, miss. I'm going to honk at you.
Honestly,
why is Birdo in the water?
I want fish.
I brought food.
Okay.
But it's not seafood.
Sorry, I was helping a kiddo
She
with
sees
some
food,
homework.
she eats it. Huh. Miss Hong Kongs.
That's true in real life too.
I love ducks.
Mm.
Ducks
Yeah,
are great.
Muscovies are my favorite.
I mean,
They don't
I
quack,
love
they just
ducks.
honk.
I love ducks, but my personal favorite family of birds is corvids.
Ooh, yes, I want a crow.
Yeah,
I
just
really want a crow badly. Have you seen the videos of the one that tells people to fuck off when
Yeah.
they don't give it food?
I want one and I want to teach it to say fuck you when my fiance is pissing me off and he just looks at my fiance and goes, fuck you.
yes.
That would be fan-fucking-tastic.
Oh god. I want
Well,
my
she
fiance
looks
knows I want
really
a raven.
relaxed in your arms.
This is the I surrender, you're holding me.
So you know how people are afraid of geese?
Geese are
Because they'll like
assholes.
attack
He's
you and
outside.
shit. There was this pair of wild male geese up at it was two brothers and they just like ran the whole pond. And they tried to chase me one time and I just like looked at them, and when they ran up to me I grabbed them by the neck and picked their ass and flipped them around and picked their asses up and just carried them around for like 20 minutes. And guess what? They
Are
never
you
tried
playing
to bite
dead?
me again.
You playing dead.
I love the
Freaking
fact that
great.
I love the fact that there are some animals who like if you pick them up they're just like, wait, what? This isn't how this was supposed to go. What?
Yeah, no, the geese definitely had that reaction, and I just held I didn't hurt them, I just grabbed their neck, and then I flipped over and wrapped my arms around their wings and under their chest and held them under my arm. And then put the neck in the hand I was holding them with, so it was held off to the side.
Yeah.
And they just like looked at me like, what the fuck?
Like this
is not how this was supposed to go.
Yeah,
Are you
this
gonna
this was not the
get back
plan. This
later?
is the exact opposite of the this is not the plan. This is the exact opposite of the plan.
Yep.
They
Here
know
you
they
go,
rule the
more
house when
food.
they do this, and I completely stop. When they pull that note.
What a sweet duck you have.
It was a spoiled little bitch, you know this? At least you're not like Hussy.
Is it a female duck?
Mm.
Yeah, that's a female.
Okay, good. Then it's
And
not
she's just a baby.
good. Then it's not a horrible creature. 'Cause-
If my males were still alive, I would bring my big male in. He was wider. He was longer than how wide my shoulders are.
Yeah, the
Jesus.
male Muscovies are huge.
Yeah,
And then the
he
females are
and
just
my
little.
other one died last week's old age.
Aw.
Aww.
For an age unknown. Old man Pap was an old man. He wouldn't breed. He was that old. He'd just walk around and teach all the youngins how to forage.
Aw.
Well, it's always good to have one of those, a good parent in the bunch, so that
Oh,
if
God,
you have any bad parents in the bunch, there's somebody to help.
Yeah.
I tell you this though, if we had a young Drake that decided to buck up against the hens, like he was just not being a nice Drake, Pappy would come barreling out, big old white boy, old man Pap, and he would beat the shit out of those birds. He's like, mother.
He's like, this is
my
not how
hands."
you behave.
He's like, you woo your damn ladies.
This is not how you behave. Bad boy.
And he'd beat their ass, and they just lay there like, ow.
So you don't have any more Drakes?
Mm-mm.
Jesus.
Nope. All I have is hens left. I gotta get more Drakes.
I'm
These are the
sorry.
only things I want to keep.
I
with her.
highly recommend trying to find another old man to help keep your young ones in check.
Yeah. Yeah. Because just from what I know about ducks, just from what I've seen, they are terrible animals. Like, they are just.
She's like, Mommy, I'm ready to be put down now.
Excuse me, you bit mom.
She's like, Mommy, put me down.
Do not bite mommy again.
Ooh! Sneaky plus
She's like,
one,
but Mom,
brawler plus one,
I
and.
love you. I just want to
endurance
be
plus
put
one.
down.
Oh, they beaks on Muscovies hurt almost as bad as their claws.
Oh yeah, I got bit by a big old male at the pond down the street from my house trying to give him bread. It kind of sucked.
Hmm.
Broody moms are the worst.
my dad had a broody chicken, and she was like one of those big types.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
She was pretty vicious.
Let me go put her. Let me go put her back, and I'll go bring in my big boy Pleasant real quick, and you'll see how big my big boy is.
Okay. What was that?
That was me.
Okay.
I scrim.
Where the fuck are you? Oh, something went bad. Where is it? Right? Yeah, this. Drop it in the ocean. Boop. Knock on wood, I have not ever broken a leg with this one either. I've always managed to land perfectly.
3 seconds later, crack.
Well, that's why I said knock on wood, and I've got this big wooden shelf next to me.
Good.
So far, I haven't broken anything on her. And there's no improved braking or anything, and she's not a speed build.
Mm.
Which is weird for me. I almost always do speed builds, but she's not a speed build.
Yeah. Honestly, I just went survival on this bird just because this is the bird that I want to get to, like, I don't even know. I don't want to say 2.0 because that seems like it'd take a long time. But I
Not
want.
on a. You pick. If you want to get to 2.0, you picked like the best dinosaur to do it on.
Oh, yeah.
And especially with a Babu buff, it's only taken me like 2 days of only playing for a couple of hours each day on it, the Meg with Babu buff to get it to 1.3.
Huh.
So I've only played it for like half of each day that I was on for like 2 or 3 days, and it's 1.3, and that's
Mhm.
because of Babu buff.
I'm gonna actually hop off for a little bit, guys.
Okay.
I'm just being very distracted, and I feel bad.
Oh, you're good. It's okay.
You're fine.
I've got kiddos schooling in the background, one needing a band-aid.
Aw.
So I'll be back though.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Hmm.
Oh. Ripley, what are you getting into? My old man kitty decided he had to be in the garage with me.
Oh, God.
Isn't that right, my Ripple Roos? He's a Ripple Roo. He's a Ripple Roo. Come here, Ripley.
Honestly, I would kind of rather grow on, like, a low population server with
Oh.
just a few people like this, rather than have to grow on something like hunting grounds, where I wasn't even able to get in all day yesterday because it was constantly at 120 people. When the
Jesus
admins have 4 slots.
Christ. Jesus Christ.
I know. I think it should be a thing where the 120 players is
Oh,
only.
what is that?
What?
That's a goose.
Oh my god. I love geese.
He's my
He's like,
rescue.
Mom, why am I in here? That's kind of the look on his face right now is confusion.
Oh, he'll know. He knows he's gonna get some bread for this.
Isn't bread like super bad for birds?
Only
don't
if
do
you
it
give
all
it
the
to them
time.
a lot.
Okay.
It's
a
a
little
rare
bit
treat.
as a treat once in a while is okay. The problem is that birds at like ponds and things often are only being fed the bread by people, and it
Mm-hmm.
makes them feel full when they're not. And they'll get fat on it, but they won't like have the proper nutrient intake, and it causes things like angel wing and stuff.
Oof.
Which is where you'll see them and they'll have a part of their wing
their
poking
wing.
straight out.
If he'll allow me to do it. Well, come. Hey, give me your wing.
He's like,
Instead of being
no.
tucked in, it'll be up and out. He's not wanting me to do it. Like it'll
And
be
oftentimes
like
it'll
that,
also be twisted.
and it hurts him.
And they
I
can't
see.
fly. They usually can't fly if they have angel wing,
Oof.
especially if it's on both sides. So that's why bread's bad. But as a treat, once in a while, just because he's being a good boy or you're trying to train him to do something, that's fine as long as usually he's getting normal food.
Uh-huh. Okay.
It's just like anything. It's basically like junk food.
Oh, yeah.
If you eat nothing but junk food, you're not going to be very healthy. Ripley, come here, Ripples. Let's see if I can get him to let me hold him in the video.
He's not an eater. He's one.
Okay. Oh God, I look like hell.
Honestly, I think I like going sneaky bird the most. Just because it's like, it makes your wing flaps silent, so when you scram at things, it makes them jump even better.
That's funny. Come here, Ripple Rouge. Okay. This is a Ripley. I has a Ripley. Do you see the Ripley? The Ripley is purring. See, I was so spoiled. He was my first cat, and I was just ridiculously spoiled with him. He's such an easy cat. He'll use the litter box no matter how dirty it is. He's easy to pill. He's easy to trim his nails. He's easy to bathe. He doesn't need to be in a cage to ride in the car. He's trained. He listens. He comes when called. And then I got all of these feral rescues, and they're just horrible cats. And then I have a Ripley. Eat a Ripple Roos. He loves his mommy. I have had him since I was 16.
Oh, wow.
Him and Cheyenne both. My really old dog, she's 15. I've had her since I was 16 too. They were my only two for a very long time, so they behave a lot better than the rest of them do. He's just like, purr, purr, I'm getting love, purr. We call him Prince Ripley because he just carries himself with lots of dignity. He's a very dignified kitty cat. And very, very clean. To the point where he will, if the other cats aren't grooming themselves enough, he'll walk up to them, grab them, hold them down, and then groom them until he's satisfied that they're clean. Isn't that right, my Ripley? What did you get into? You ate that fucking bug, didn't you? You're fucking drooling. Why did you eat that bug? You ate a bug. Why did you do that? It was one of those stink beetles. He ate a stink beetle and it's making him drool.
Oh, I tear it up. Straight up tear it up.
Oh, the Ripple Rurus. It's a Ripley. Oh. He's my old man.
Boop.
Oh, you come bearing crystals?
Yes.
There. Down, Ripley. I'll take a couple bites. Abby, come take a couple bites of crystal. Damn it. Hold on. There. Okay. Aw, my nest collapsed. Fine.
Aw.
Okay, sorry about that, but my brother-in-law called.
You're good.
All good. Did you see my putty kitty?
I saw your pretty kitty. Now, I find cats absolutely gorgeous creatures, but they're just straight up assholes and not for me. I don't.
Oh, I was totally spoiled with a Ripley for years. I've had him since I was 16. And then I got all these rescue cats. They're horrible animals.
They are
I
horrible.
love them to death. They're so sweet, but they're horrible animals.
Mm.
Ripley, come here.
But yeah, that goose that I brought in, we rescued him. He was him and his mate were abandoned at a park that James and I go to, and we walk around. And we lost his mate this year.
Oh.
We still have him
poor
left,
boy.
and I tell you what, you can't let the dogs in that yard with him. He'll run it first, but if they corner him, he beats the shit out of the dogs. He's like, "Bring it!"
Come,
And
Ripley.
Leela's learned the hard way not to mess with the goose.
Hmm.
Yeah. My
I think-
dogs would kill the goose.
Honestly,
unfortunately.
I think every animal needs to learn that lesson at some point. Like,
Dude, my dogs
had
killed a skunk.
a Chinese gander, and he stood when he stretched fully up. His head came above my elbow, and I'm 5'2". I was
fuck
carrying him. It
that.
was right after we got him, and Leela. No, it wasn't Leela. It was our other dog that we had before Leela tried to get up in his face because she wanted to play. He bit her ear and bit me at the same time. I had a goose egg from the bite on my freaking bicep for 2 weeks
Ooh.
because he ripped me open
Oh my
because of that bill. I'm like, good God. And after that, he became the sweetest big baby, my little Lionel. Every time I talk to him, I'm like, "Where's my choo-choo train?" He go, "Woo woo." He's just like honk. I loved him. Oh, he had the most gorgeous blue eyes. Chinese geese are my favorite, especially the white Chinese.
There was a white Chinese goose we named Diamond up at the local park because she had the most beautiful ice blue eyes. They were just so pretty. It looked like
That's
she had
how-
sparkling diamonds on her face.
That's how his
Oh,
were. And
but
where the
look
heck
at the
did 8-Bit vanish
Ripley.
to?
Look at the Ripley. He's a Ripley.
I think 8-Bit was just like feeling kind of distracted, so she popped off for a little bit. She said she'd be back though.
I just sent her a message.
Mwah.
I'm like, where'd you vanish to, love?
Oh yeah, but I was spoiled with this one for a long time because he'll use the litter box no matter how dirty. He's easy to clip his nails. He's easy to bathe. He's easy to pill. He rides in the car without being in a carrier. He's trained. He comes when called. He knows how to sit. And he loves his mommy. Yes, he does. He's such a sweet boy. Yes, you are. And then I got these other cats. And they're just horrible, horrible animals.
Yeah, I will admit, I miss my last cat. She was great the first few months after rescuing her. Someone dumped her at a Family Dollar, and we got her.
Ooh.
She would, after she warmed up to you, she would lay on your chest, she would lick your chin, and she would purr so loudly and so much she would drool.
Aww.
She would knead you like you were bread dough, and she'd just lay there. And then the last 2 months that we had her, she started peeing like right in the center of my bed, right where I would sleep, borderline my pillow.
Ooh.
And she kept doing it. I took her to the vet. She didn't have any kidney stones. We were planning on having her spayed because she was a stray at one time. She did have kittens at one time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, if you're going to be a pet, I'm going to go through all of the precautions because I can't stand a cat in heat and how they yowl.
Yeah.
Drives me crazy. You can't put a diaper on them to shut them up like you can a dog. And she was good with her nails. You could put caps on her. She was fine with them. She was good with a bath, believe it or not. She actually liked the water.
Huh.
Interesting.
But
She was more like a
Yeah.
My
jaguar then.
schizophrenic cat likes the water, which I always
She
found very
loved.
strange.
I could take a bath and she'd hop right in there with me.
Okay, he won't do that, but like if it rains or something, he wants to go in the backyard and like hang out in the rain. It's very weird.
Mittens, the peeing on the bed was irritating, but the straw that broke the camel's back, I was hand raising a pigeon squab.
Wait,
And
a
She
pigeon
ate it?
squab?
yeah, it's a baby pigeon. It's a flightless baby pigeon. They're called squabs.
Aww, that's
And
actually adorable.
I had a little shoebox with a face shield wrapped around it. Like you slid the shoebox through the face shield.
Mm-hmm.
Air could get through. In theory, nothing could get into it. Went outside for 30 minutes. Mittens was already fed and fat. She had her cat food, and I gave her a can of tuna fish.
Mm-hmm.
I made sure she was
but
fat.
She's a cat.
She never messed with the bird. She would come up, she'd sniff him, she'd leave him alone. I come in the house, I find her eating him.
Oh no.
And needless to say, I was livid. I was beyond livid. Her and our min pin were eating the bird. I chucked her out the back door.
Jesus.
I saw red. My fiance caught her and took her to a cat-only sanctuary shelter. It's like it's a tea coffee shop that has cats. It's a cat house. And
okay.
you
I've
go
heard
there
of this.
and you get used to a cat. You pick a cat, or a cat picks you. You adopt it. You take it home. And that's where she went. I was beyond livid. I'm like, that bird I had for 2 days old, and this little bitch ate my bird.
That's about how I felt when my dogs killed my iguana.
Turd bird, my little pigeon. Turd bird was his
Except
name.
the iguana was older than the dogs by several years. I'd had him much longer. And I legit had to just like, I couldn't look at those dogs for like 3 weeks. My husband had to take care of them because just looking at them made me want to just kill them. I was so mad. So fucking mad.
I got that way with the husky we had when she killed my breeding rabbits, because we bred rabbits for selling for FFA 4-H as well as meat for people use, or now snake food. And she killed
snake food?
Yes. I have a snake that loves rabbit.
That's
And
why I can't own a big snake, is because I can't handle feeding rabbit to things.
She killed them, and then she got into the chicken flock and killed a good deal of my chickens. I'm like, oh hell no.
Oh Jesus.
I'm like, oh hell no.
Wait,
I put her up for
food,
sale.
Babu.
2 weeks later,
okay.
she sold, and I still get to see her. Her mommy
good.
added me on
you get
Facebook.
to see her, and she's far away from all of your little animals.
Yeah, she's all the way up in Maine. She's in Snowland.
Which is perfect for a husky. Huskies don't make great livestock type dogs. They just don't.
I just wanted her as a pet.
High prey drive.
I just wanted her as a pet.
Yeah. I know my sister has.
Yeah, but you have all those little animals.
I know my lesson. Never again am I doing a husky.
I know my sister has a husky and an Alaskan Klee Kai.
If you want something that won't for sure eat your critters next time you go to get a dog, go get like a Great Pyrenees or something.
Even them. And it's recommended if you get a Pyrenees,
you're
at
supposed
least
to raise them with whatever you
3
have them
years
guarding.
before you put them in with your animals. Because they can turn. There's a lot of people around me that have them, and they've had them turn.
On
and
what?
Killed their livestock, goats and sheep and donkeys and stuff.
Really?
Wait, even I would think
they'll
a
raise
goat.
them like in a run beside the other animals.
They're supposed to be immersed in the group.
They would throw them in there as pups, and then they would turn on them.
How big a pups? Because I'm talking like they're supposed to be raised with them. You got to get them early, like 6 weeks.
You scared the crap out of me.
Like as soon as they brought the puppy home at 8 weeks old, 6 weeks old.
Because from what I read, at 8 weeks, it's like you're already pushing too late.
you can't take them off of mom sooner than 6 weeks because it can actually.
Well, that's why
damage
most
the
people
pup.
I know who do it, they actually have the mother, and they'll, out of like her last litter, they'll keep one of the puppies to be like a replacement. And their puppies go in as soon as they are starting to be weaned, they start spending all day, every day with whatever they're supposed to be guarding. So 4 to 5 weeks old, they're in with whatever they're guarding.
Can you please let my alt go? I'm trying to get out into the daylight so I can see the colors.
Oh, okay. I was just going to take a picture. Here.
I have my graphics stupid down so I can actually see colors on this little thing. Because my laptop
I'm
sucks.
going to hold you up in the air, and now I can get a screenshot.
Looks like
you're
cotton
so
candy.
Pretty. Can you look straight forward?
Let's see.
Okay, turn off
Screenshot
that.
mode.
And screenshot 1. Screenshot 2 to get the underside.
Oh
Okay.
my god, she's so tiny.
There you go. That's how tiny you were. And I
my
get Babu
God.
buff.
Lots of red.
Oh, Dutch, you're fine.
Honestly, I love the sense of scale you get whenever you see a baby as like a 0.9 or a 1.0. It's like, oh my god, I came so far.
There you go. I brought you to water. You're
He's got a
good,
yellow
Dutch.
cover.
It's okay. You were just really. What?
Who's Dutch?
Okay. I will.
Ooh.
Dutch, you're fine. We've all any of us who have smoked have been ridiculously high and felt like a retard afterwards. It's okay.
I've never smoked, so.
I said all of us who've been high. I corrected myself before the statement came out of my mouth.
I vaped before.
All
I've never
right.
smoked weed.
Colors adjusted.
Let me see. Hold in air, press P. Ooh. Okay, look forward so I can get a screenshot of that because it's really pretty.
Okay, let me see if I can. Boop.
So pretty. And then this angle to get the wings. Okay.
Let's hope he
What was
gets
that?
some
Oh,
good in
that was
was
just
me.
you.
carrots.
Okay. There you go. Get some water, tiny babu.
I am tiny, babu. Oh, because graphics on this fucking computer suck ass.
Did you get water? Are you good yet? Oh,
I
no.
decided
Okay.
I need water source. No, because I overshot it because it lags.
Yeah, I turned mine down just to... Yeah, exactly, Dutch. That's exactly what the problem was. Oh, no, tiny babu, you don't fly alone. Come here. Oh, shit.
That is a very, very
Dutch, you're
protective mother
fine. Don't
bird.
worry about it, okay? You're good. Seriously, don't worry about it. It's fine. Wait, is this... No, this food's bad. Don't eat it, babu.
Yep, I just figured that out. I'm gonna go hide under Big
Aw,
Babu.
sadness. We'll breed you another one later, okay?
What happened?
Oh, Dutch accidentally killed the Glimmer Sigh yesterday.
Oh no!
Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna go get food. I'll be right back.
That is a big retic.
Wait.
He's a big boy. That's alright, honey.
It's okay. It's part of the game. Dinosaurs die. It just happens. It's
Yeah.
okay. It's okay, Dutch. Oh, food. There it is.
I got some I'm also bringing back.
Yep, there's Babu's now. We need to make sure that there's food.
Yes.
Okay, so running into the big cactuses does damage you, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just hurt myself. Didn't break a leg or anything, but I did hurt myself. Very, very slightly. Like 10 damage or something. So yes, running into the cactuses, the big ones, does cause some mild damage.
Huh.
Oh, this guy's doing a big no-no. You don't pet retic on face with hook, you jackass.
Oh,
Tap their
reticulated python.
side.
Okay.
Oh, who are you
Reticulated
watching?
python.
Dutch sent me a video of a retic, and this guy is petting the retic or tapping the retic on the head with the hook, and the tick's already pissed off at him and striking at him. I
Okay.
wonder why.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm good. I bumped a rock. I'm fine, though.
Damn it.
You get bit, you deserve it.
Mm.
Dum-dum.
I dropped the meat somewhere, and now I don't know where I dropped it. Oh.
Even I know better
You guys
than
already
to
finished that? Dang.
freaking mess with a tick on the forehead.
Oh, no, it's still there.
Yeah. He's being an idiot. There you go. Food.
I'm gonna kick the guy in the shins.
Dutch, don't die that.
Holy
Where's the
crap, I've been
tiny-
recording
we
for
need a
2
tiny
hours.
Oh, I'm stupid. I haven't been recording.
No.
Dutch is a troubled child. I'll let you know this now.
Damn it, I dropped you on the fucking rock. Come here. I haven't even gotten a picture of you yet, damn it.
I really want to start going for sneaky.
If you make me damage my bird trying to catch you. Here. So hold up. Press P. Turn off name tags and zoom in. Ooh. Pretty.
Oh, is Dutch actually on the call, just muted?
Dutch has been quiet.
Okay. Fair enough.
Oh, they're sassing you.
So I saw the orange under your wings. No, you can't. You're too tiny. You're a baby. You're useless.
Actually, babies are useful. They give you baby buff.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's also why you need to stay over here, Babu. Now eat your food.
Your wings look like they're on fire. They're gorgeous.
That actually looks really neat.
There's another one here.
Yep. So is my alt. My alt turned out male. Which, if you want female, I'm sure Leopard wouldn't mind making more Eggos.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
.996.
Ooh, 3
2
eggs.
extra eggs. Jesus Christ.
That good parent, though.
I know. 5 out of 3 in good parent on this girl. And that's a consistent inherit that we've consistently been getting for this line of Pteras too.
Wow.
So any babies we've gotten, every single one has gotten at least +1 in good parent, most +2.
Yeah, he's got +1 in good parent.
Dude, my baby buff. Come here. Besides, you're too little. Your comfort's gonna drop because you're away from the group.
Enemy bird.
Ah. What is it?
Another Ptera. It's a small one.
I feel like 5 call
Where?
sounds more aggressive than the 3 call for Pteras, honestly.
Did it leave?
It swooped away when you two jumped up.
Yeah. It's a 2 birds just about 1.0, and it was like, nah, I don't think I want that.
This is a almost 1.3 female.
Yeah, my male is 1.269.
Okay, you're a bit bigger than me, I think. Let me see. What is my exact growth? Oh, no. I'm bigger than you. I'm a 1.276.
Oh, just slightly.
So I am a tiny bit bigger than you. Just a tiny, tiny bit.
Probably +1.
Yeah, and on slow days like today, like early in the morning, I'll jump on and just glide the map. Be a burb. Enjoy it.
I'd leave. This bird logs out as soon as there's more than 20 players on. That's how that works. Or if I see Tiny Rick's name pop up in the list.
However, Tiny Rick last night spared my baby Ichthy when it got stuck. I hatched in the world and was literally floating on nothing. And Zell teleported me out, and I thought
Hatch, what are you
Tiny Rick
doing?
and his crew were going to eat me. He picks me up and flies me to the Ichthy pack. He gives me crystals, gets to where my comfort's up, drops me off with my pack, and he's like, safe growing.
Maybe he's figuring out that people on the server don't like how aggressive he's been playing.
Oh, I thought I told him, I'm like, you're one bird. I said, when I see your name pop up, I'm like, I log off my birds and I hide. Then he was like, I'm not the worst one. He was like, Trag is more aggressive than I am. I'm like, I don't care.
I mean, yeah, I don't care. Like, if you're being an over-aggressive dickhead about it, like, I don't want to play when you're on.
But as a thank you to him, because we had extra eggs left over from the mass breeding spree that I underwent yesterday, my poor Ichthy, we allowed him and his flock to eat the eggs. I'm like, hey, you guys want some eggs for free? I'm like, we're not nesting anymore. It's late. The rest of the pack is logged off. I'm just going to sit here and grow one of the baboos. And he's like, sure. I'm like, it's basically the same spot where you dropped us off at. I'm like, I trust you now. I'm like, you actually showed me mercy. I'm like, come eat these eggs. And he came and they ate all the eggs. We had one other person hatch inside of one of the eggs, so we pulled that egg back because it had the name in it. We gave them the rest of the eggs. I'm like, all of these you can eat. I'm like, the other one has a baby in it. I think at the end of the day, they had like 6 eggs from us that they ate out of 36 that we laid.
Exciting.
Very exciting.
1 sec.
Okay.
You need that egg snatcher if you want to be able to steal eggs. Without it, it sucks.
Oh, I've got what is it? +1 or +2? +1 in egg thief inherited on this one.
I don't have any in like the good, like I'm going to steal shit, because he's already had all of his. All of his are in combat. A few in speed.
I don't have anything in baby snatcher, but I do have 2 in egg
I'll let
thief
her leave a
+1
message.
inherited. So I really like the inheritance on this one. The +2 in good parent is just fantastic.
I'm going to slightly adjust that cover. Spot. Streak.
You're cute. Do the babus need food? No food there? There's
They're
some food.
going to. I'm getting ready to go out and get food on my mail anyways.
Okay. I'm gonna need food too. Although my food barely drops when I'm pregnant on this one. It's fucking great.
Sorry
That
about that.
5 out of 3 in good parent is just fantastic.
And so what I'm going to do, it's going to be a carry baby. I'm going to get food. This is what I like about being a bird. You carry your babus and go get your own food.
Yeah.
I
It's
love
basically
just getting on
drive-by
this
being
one and
tough.
just getting up as high as I can up into the air.
Yeah. Honestly, I loved it whenever you used to
And
be able
then
to, like...
dive bombing.
Yeah. I loved it whenever you used to be able to, like, go up to where you can see the entirety of the map, but now with a thin air debuff, you can't do that anymore. Which, I mean, that's
I can get pretty
fine.
high on this one, but I think it's because my stress resistance or something is really good. I've noticed I can get, like, up above the highest point tropes can get. And because I've got that, what is it? It's, I've got 5 out of 3 in resilience. My comfort bonus is just stupid. Like, I'm alone in the air, and my comfort is dropping 0.1 at a time.
Alright, he got +1 persistence, +2 weather resistance. Just going to put 1 in there, 1 in there. And go doot, doot. And he got +1 aqua fin.
Ooh, nice. Honestly, I can never really decide if I want to go... Oh my god, you scared the shit out of me.
Wait, keep the babu close so I can get baby buff.
Jesus.
God,
I just heard you walking up like, oh fuck, what is that? Oh.
I kind
Who
of
hit
attacked
me?
myself. Yeah, that was an accident, because I was leaning over.
Well, you didn't damage me, so. Everybody grab a piece of meat.
Yep.
Well, except for the one carrying babu, I suppose.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like they should make it to where for birds, if you 3 out of 3 keen olfactory, you'll be able to smell things on the ground. If that's not already a feature. Because I feel like, you know, just not being able to do that anymore is, I don't know.
Yeah.
It just makes things a lot more difficult, in my opinion.
Damn it, why isn't it interacting with my nest?
Oh, did I put the meat too close?
There we go.
Sorry. I'll move it. There we go.